Now, this has been a really exciting week for you guys because aside from some fun events you have going on, we're kind of into the winter season now, and it's a great time to do tours and tastings. Now, tell me a little bit about that. How do folks get involved?
Yeah, so we actually offer free tours and free tastings on the half hour from 11 to 6 right here at the distillery. So you can come in, take a complimentary tour, get behind the scenes, see our production. Today we're blending barrels, so I think it's a really cool experience for people to kind of understand the production process and who we are as a company. And then you can follow it up with 3 complimentary tastings, one of our bourbon, one of our vodka, and one of our gin. And then you have an opportunity to upgrade your tasting if you wanted to try some of our high ends. So I think, with the distillery, we offer so much more than just whiskey and bar service. We have an experience here.
In the last few days, we've actually been filming back in the production area and got kind of a little sneak peek of what's going on back there. And it is really fascinating. You get to see the stills and kind of learn about the process of, how these beverages are actually produced.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think one of the coolest parts about going back there is hanging out in our barrel room. So the Grand Barrel Room, which houses hundreds of aging barrels, you can smell it, you can feel it, you can get just an understanding of what that process is like, of what it takes to age bourbon. And so, our tour guides are super experienced, really knowledgeable, and I don't know, it's a really awesome experience just to get the feel and the vibe of what's going on over here.
Another thing I don't think that I've really mentioned yet this week is not only can you do the tours, but you can actually take home a bottle with you. You have a whole retail center over here.
We do. So we have about 15 plus spirits that are available, a lot of handcrafted goods that are actually recycled out of our old bourbon barrels. Some of the locals here in town, a lot of artists around that are providing us with some really cool goods. So yeah, plenty of things to shop for your friends, family. Take the mountains home with you is what we say. Really cool apparel too.
So, if you're coming in for that, you also have the full dinner menu. You can do the tours and tastings. And you guys also have a lot of cool events that you feature here. And coming up next week, I know you have a really interesting competition, right?
Yeah, so we are bringing 9 bartenders from across the nation who have already been awarded in the Cochon Tour, which is a foodie kind of boozy tour that takes over the nation and some of the top cities. So those guys are coming out here for the grand finale. So guests are invited for $35 for a general admission ticket. VIP is available too. You can try all 9 punches, and then you get a vote on which one you think is the best. And then ultimately we'll have a panel of judges that will crown the grand finale Punch King Last Call, is what we call it. Winner. So that's happening next Friday. And you can visit BreckenridgeDistillery.com for tickets, information. But it's going to be great. These guys are super, super creative.
And I love that you kind of bring in, incorporating the visitors that are, coming to attend the event. They actually get to kind of be involved in the voting process, it sounds like.
Absolutely. So we'll have some local bartenders and some, local nightlife names that'll be sitting on the judging panel. So they know exactly what to look for. And we invite the bartenders through Summit County to come out. You can network with some great bartenders, kind of learn the art and the culture behind punch making. So it's an educational experience too while you're drinking.
For sure. Sounds like a good time. Now, you mentioned that tickets are still available. I know they're selling fast, though, so people should get online and get registered. You mentioned that there's a general admission ticket as well as VIP. Now, what are some of those extra perks that people can get if they do the VIP option? Yeah,
so VIP, come in an hour early. You'll get a VIP tour with Brian, our CEO and founder. You'll get an additional welcome punch, a few small bites, and you'll actually get a meet and greet with some of the bartenders as they're prepping and building out their punches.
Cool. Sounds like a good time. So that is this next Friday, actually a week from today, right? Yeah. So get online, get registered, get your tickets in advance. It is going to be lots of fun, and that kind of ties in with a lot of the other Ulerfest festivities going on. I'll give you some more updates on the parade and all that later on in the show, so stick around. We have lots more to come. Watch and Win's coming up too, and we will be filming down here at the Breckenridge Distillery when we get back.